The God in me honors the God in each and every one who is here today. Let's raise our right palm. Let's honor our beloved Creator. We call for all supporting energies available to us to be with us today. We also invite each and every person's higher self to be here with us. We ask for the divine protection. We are inside the golden dome of the protective light of the Creator. Thank you all. We'll have a short message, then we start, okay? Dear brothers and sisters, this is Mary Magdalene. It's a joy to be in the holy presence of you beloved souls. When one takes steps to heal, the light goes off and the universe knows. Each time you do work for yourself, you are polishing the sacred mirror of your heart. You are increasing the frequency of your soul. One of the purpose of life, you are here on the earth, is to heal the false beliefs you carry about yourself and to heal the addictions you have. And what are some of the addictions? A continuous feeling of loneliness, a continuous cycle of inviting abuse, either emotionally, physically, or sexually, a continuous cycle of poverty, and many more. If you don't heal, what happens? You carry this deep wound to the future life streams, and you react to the present life situation by wounding others, maybe through your words, maybe through your glance, maybe through your actions. So we have designed a simple program, and this is called Healing Through Art and Drawing. And what is drawing? Drawing is an expression of the soul. Drawing is a reconnection with one's inner self. It bridges between the unconscious and the subconscious and the superconscious and our present personality conscious. The drawing heals. Drawing mends a broken heart. Create bridges between oneself, between the three parts within oneself, and also among countries and nations. True drawing can align the chakras. When you make a drawing, what happens? The organ recognizes. You create a drawing is part of the creation geometry itself. It can help to heal the traumas incurred in the womb and during childbirth. It can bring about resolution in the heart. And of course, it can create joy and peace and a sense of well being. Many times people say, I'm not good in drawing. No, we are not asking you to draw to put it in exhibition. We are asking you to draw in a piece of paper which reflects who you are in the inner core of who you are. So let me ask you one thing. Are you ready to participate in your own well being and healing? Yes. So we welcome all of you to this happy gathering of souls. Do you know one thing? When people gather of like mind, there is an energy created which goes into the earth and the universe. We and the goddesses, Pallas Athena, Lady Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, and Mother Mary will be surrounding you today during this transmission and this entire process. Now, Lady Gaia will speak. My beloved and most precious children, when you heal, you are healing me, as you know that. What happens when you heal yourself? And what is healing? It is just letting go of the energy which is holding you in a particular pattern. It affects the elements within you, it affects the body rhythm, it affects the subconscious mind, your connection to the moon, especially. Many things change, including a little bit more balance in your chakras. For the next few hours, we want all of you to participate and no holding back. Let it out, okay, everybody? Will you promise me that? Really? Okay, everybody, okay? Okay. Saint Germain here, my friends. Okay, now all of you have paper. We know that. If you know, maybe have one or two paper. The first thing to do is to write down the names of all the people you remember in this life. Write all the people you can remember as far as you can go. Your school teacher, your dog, your cat, your grandma, everybody, your neighbors, your bully, your colleague in the office, the friends you meet in the train or a bus, supermarket, or you meet in any place, your love, your children, every person. Why do we do this? So these people have played a part in your life, family. There has been interaction of energy, whether it created positive or negative, but there was an interaction. Maybe a delivery man, maybe the vegetable vendor, or you become friend, anybody. Okay. Now, before you start writing this, we wanted to do an exercise. Okay. Before you start, okay. Now take a deep breath. Okay. Now you can close your eyes. Hold the pen or the pencil or the crayon in your hand like a prayer position. For example, this is one. Just hold it like this. And then, while making your spinal column straight, you will sing your name to the pen or the crayon. Om Namo Vishnu. 3 times. When you sing Om Namo, it means it's an invocation, sacredness. 3 times. You are imprinting your sacred divine nature into the pen or the pencil or the crayon. Okay. After that, you can bring your hand down, take the paper in your hand, and you have the pen or the crayon or the pencil. Okay. I am asking the pencil or the crayon and the paper to fully cooperate and asking that we are all in harmony, in oneness. So the pencil and the paper cooperate with you. They have been made into paper or pencil without permission cutting out. So in this, you acknowledge the paper and the pencil. Now take a deep breath, close your eye, and see yourself inside a circle. And there is an infinity sign in vertical position, and you are inside the infinity sign, which is surrounded by the circle. And take a deep breath. You're breathing into the infinity on the top, breathing down into the infinity. Infinity represents heaven and earth, and you are in the middle. Take 3 deep breaths, and then you take the pencil or the crayon and touch your heart center. Your heart is beating, as you know. What is the beating of the heart represents? The pulse of the soul, the pulse of the God within. It's called the pulse of life itself. So touch the pen to your heart and try to feel the beat of the heart. The crayon or the pencil will incorporate this heart frequency, soul frequency. Now you are ready to start. Now in the paper you are going to draw on one corner, any top or the bottom, you draw a circle at least 1 inch, or you can draw 2 inch, 3 inch, but one circle. And inside the circle, put a dot. This is your signature. It represents you came from the oneness, but as expression of individuality. You are the circle, but you are individual in the circle. Then under the dot, you write your name and you write today's date. Take a deep breath. Now place this paper on top of your head. You can hold it or just leave it there. And take some deep breath. Now hold the intention. Why you are doing this exercise. Make the intention in 1 or 2 words or sentence. Maybe harmony, maybe balance, maybe release, anything. Now you may bring the paper down and write the intention underneath the circle. Please write that now, the intention. Take a deep breath, write down intention. Okay, then say, I bless whatever comes through and I allow it to pass through me in grace and beauty and love. Take a deep breath. I call on Master Erlan. Master Erlan. Erlan is a master of drawing and healing. I call Master Erlan to be with me during this time. And then I also call on Angel Arwell. I call on Angel Arwell to support me at this time. Okay. Now you are ready to draw. Take a deep breath. We wanted to do one thing. Any discomfort, do not stop it. Let it come out. Completely be honest. First is we draw a big tree. Doesn't matter how we draw it, but main thing is the trunk is quite big, deep roots, and a big solid trunk. Okay, and then it has lot of leaves. So what we do is we draw this tree and many leaves. Some leaves small, some leaves big, some leaves just drying, some leaves it is just opening. Okay. Now what we are going to give time, so we want to explain what's happening. Okay.
怎么
So
来做？
just imagine you have a tree. Okay. This tree should have many branches, and some branches are very thick, some branches medium, some branches very small. Many branches as possible, and then under the branches many leaves. Now what does this mean? This tree represents you, and the branches represent all the people in your life, and all the leaves represent the emotions you had with this person. Yes. So in one piece of paper you can have the names, and other piece of paper you have this huge tree. And now, after drawing the tree, right from the bottom, from the roots, draw like an yellow line or yellow, just light going up from the all the bottom all the way to the top of the tree, above the you know branches and above the leaves. So we start drawing the tree now. Try to have as many branches as you can. The big thick branches represents the people who had more influence in your life, who's like, for example, thick branches, they had played a big part in your life. And the thin branches represent people who were there in our life for a short time. And the medium branch, people who stayed with us for maybe a few years. Okay, now we start drawing. We must participate, everybody. Now I'll tell you, on the side of the tree, left side, that represents the people in your life of your family. And on the right hand side, people who are not our family but who played a big part in our life. Can you see this like yellow light? You can put your yellow light this way or going straight, doesn't matter. Now, have you drawn the tree in your own way? Okay, any tree is okay, but try to
好，
make the tree strong and big. And then on the branches, try to have leaves. Yeah, so you must fully concentrate and do it. Okay, yes. During this time, try to remember all the names as far as you can remember. Write it down in a separate piece of paper. Okay. This tree is not in the circle. This tree is separate. The tree could be in any way, okay? Any strong big tree and many branches, okay? Not only on the top, from the bottom itself, you can. Some of the trees has branches, from right from the bottom here. First, write your father's name, your mother's name, your sibling, brothers, sisters, anybody, grandparents' name, great grandparents if you remember them, or their uncles, aunts, cousins, niece, nephew, father's side grandfather, father's side grandmother, mother's side grandfather, grandmother, all relatives, everybody. Family lineage. Wife's name. Write your wife's name if your wife, everything, everybody, okay? When you start remembering the names of the people, this is the time the emotions attached to them will start surfacing within you. Some of you will start irritating and anger. All these people energy is part of our life. Come on, you must participate 100%. Okay, be honest, completely participate. Everything. Father, son, brother, uncle who sued you, everything, everything. Someday we can go up to 500 names, okay? Everybody, Jamina, everybody. Jamina, mother in law. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Now, along with that, you can also start drawing on the left hand side of the tree the people who, among all the names written so far in your family, their influence in your life. The influence is very strong, then the branch will be thick. If the influence is very little, the branch will be thin. Okay. Go back in memory. Uncle's son who bullied you, who didn't like you. Sister's son who didn't like you. It doesn't matter. Everybody in the family, okay? Husband's family. Husband's sister who was not good to you. Everybody, everybody, okay? Friends is coming separately. There are many sections. First section is family. Okay? And colleagues is coming separate. There are many sections. The first section is family. Okay. Okay, I just want to give you one example, then we give enough time. Okay, everybody, okay, just look at me. You have written some names, okay? Now, whether it is a thin branch or a middle branch or a big branch, okay? Have you drawn the leaves? Okay, now next is the most important part, okay? Now go to the first name. Did you have good time with him? You had time? Or you were
Yes.
angry, shouting, controlling, whatever? For example, he was always angry, shouting at you. Then you would paint some leaves red color. But sometimes he was also nice, yellow color. And the emotions you felt with this person, you are displaying colors. If it was hatred, then the color will be black leaves. Or didn't treat you good, they were abusive physically, mentally, emotionally. Some parents beat up kids a lot, you see. Maybe dark
Yes,
gray,
黑色。
maybe dark gray, or gave you too much of responsibility and made you slog, maybe dark brown. But if you also found a lot of spiritual growth, soft purple. If they had a lot of compassion for you, a lot of loving, forgiving you no matter what happened, soft green. Gave you a lot of freedom to be who you are. They supported you, they believed in you, soft sky blue. They pushed you hard for that you can grow, but in a loving way. Orange. Through some people, maybe your parents, any relatives, you had a lot of spiritual awakening and you found the light, then maybe silver color. So the emotions you had with this person is going into the leaves. Now, all the emotions, as you know, have not always been the highest. these emotions can surface, especially if there was violence, false accusations, comparing you to other people, depriving you, starving you, threatening you. All this displayed in the colors. This can slowly start surfacing for some of people, okay? Now, why we do this? When we clear this within ourselves, most time we will not draw that forth because there is no resonance field within us. We are sending out a different energy. Plus, since we do not have this within us, we do not mirror that, and even if that happens, we are not affected because we are not mirroring that at all. We don't react. And since we are clear inside, karmically also that energy disperses. So, this exercise, we have to go through each person and draw the experience what we had with them through the colors. So, on the left hand side, first we do the family, and on the next right side, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances, a boss or an authority figure from outside, all the people who are not related to us, people who troubled us, betrayed us, people in a love relationship, marriage, past love, present love, people who took your power away, people who caused you harm, pain, physical pain, violence, abuse, sexual control issues, cult issues, all other people in our life. Again, write down all the names. The later part, we are going to come to the spiritual section. Okay. Yes, friends that are like really like a family. Yes. We will come to the next section, the spiritual family and the spiritual, people who are part of the spiritual group. We are growing together. That is separate section. Now, is anybody feeling angry, upset? Okay, because when you start drawing it, just every person, okay, creator is saying that somebody, when they were small, they were bitten by the neighbor's dog. Do you remember that all the incident? And it's a bad dog bit me. Write the bad dog's name and the bad dog's honor, okay? Okay. Now, yeah, the next part is we are going to, okay, we still have a lot of time. The next part is where we had spiritual awakening or people who inspired you. This will go on the top branches. It could be a book you have read, or a place you visited, or anybody who showed you certain techniques or certain ways so that you are able to connect more with yourself. But again, all the time it is not always pleasant. There are also not good experience with these people, you see, on the top part. Okay. Now the brown, there are so many shades of brown color, is also helpful for people who help you to understand about life principles, help you to settle down, help you to ground, and have show you the path, help you to settle in life. Dark brown, same thing, but they had control over you. They helped you, but they also had full control over you. See, the idea is all these people played a part in your present life up to this point, and they have made an impact in your life. So we must be very true to our feelings when we bring this out. Yes. It's very common: headache, irritation, anger, feel like running away, bathroom, diarrhea. It's all very common. Okay, and your shoulder can pain. You feel like slumping, feel like sleeping. Yes, but don't give up. Don't give up. This is the time. Actually, this is all coming out. It's very good. These are all buried emotions within us. This is the key. It's very common. So, but this is good. All these are coming out. This is the idea. You must bring it out. Yes, because later at last you will see a beautiful tree with so many colors. It means all this experience made you who you are, and most time there will be peace with almost all the people. All
It's
people will
fantastic.
appear before you die. Every person will appear before you die. It's also you will feel like your body needs more energy now at this time. So feel like hungry can happen. You want to eat something. There's one final exercise once you finish it, okay? And then the next one to do is people who helped you, supported you to get out of difficult situations in life. This could be somebody whom you just met, had a talk, but you felt uplifted, somebody who just called you, somebody helped you anyway, all level which helped you, supported to get out of a difficult situation and just gave you hope in life. And for no, and they didn't want anything. And sometimes they do not even ask your name, but just helped you and moved on. We call sometimes human angels who just appear in your life. Turquoise. Yeah, who just appeared for briefly or sometimes for long periods of time, and they just help you to get on your feet or move through the challenges, then they leave. The next part is the most challenging. We are going to come to the bottom or around in the middle part of the tree and down. Okay. Now this could be anywhere. People who help you in a train station or in an airport, who just you are in a difficult situation, they just appeared, gave you a helping hand, and moved on. Okay. So again, you started having great hope and faith in humanity. Yes, you can also use green and love. You're going to come to that part now. Now, you can also put spiritual masters, ascended masters, your guide's name, if you know, who helped you to bring you to an understanding of your soul and make you connection with the soul. You can also put the name of God or Creator in any name you want. Gold color. And for blue, somebody who get like helped you to awaken the enthusiasm part within the explorer part within you, to show you like okay, there is more possibilities in your life. They help you to see the bigger picture, see the forest. Blue is a leaf. Gold color, if you have connection with the God, that masters, if you know the names, your guides, your angels, you can put all the things. Blue is for people who helped you to see the forest, open that enthusiastic part within you, the explorer part. You can do it. We believe in you so much, and showed you new possibilities. You can put the name of Buddha if you feel a lot of connection and you feel that Buddha uplifted you. Any masters, okay? Now, for people who, sister like Michelle and everybody or anybody, if you felt some place really uplifted you, when you went to the place, even for a few, that place uplifted you, put the place name. Maybe you went to Sedona, somebody, and you really felt very good. You really felt uplifted, connection, yeah, inner connection. Put Sedona, blue color. And if you had a pet and you really felt very good about the pet and you really feel love from the pet and you really uplifted it many times, put the pet's name on the top again. Yes, or a particular music or an art, anything, or a building which inspired you really, what it means, helped you to come back into yourself more. Put that. Which what it really means, whichever made an impact in your life. We have one more situation, which is actually the most difficult one, last one. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. This one is for people who were our roommates, and it was never good. Where in the college or high school or any place, we ended up staying together. Roommates, not good. Bullies, jealous friends, back talk or backstabbing friends, lying friends, cheating, betrayal, manipulation, stealing, false pity to gain advantage in a situation, lied to get better in life, for example, to your boss, lied about you, or taken advantage of so that they can grow at your expenditure. So one dark gray, or right at the halfway of the tree, bottom of the halfway of the tree, because these branches did not support us to grow. It actually depleted our energy, brought us down. So when we think about them, of course we let them go, but still there is a feeling of a not like pleasant feeling. False accusation. I had twice that experience, Vijay. I went to the bank one day while I was in Philadelphia, Vijay, and then it was snowing, and the banks were closing early, 12 o'clock instead of late afternoon. And the people get a paycheck that Friday to cash the check. And I was inside the bank, and the bank has shut the door because it was they were going to close the bank. And so one person came. He said, "Open the fucking door. I want to cash my check." And the security inside said, "No." He kicked the door, and the door glass cracked, and he ran away. And the security called the police. They said, "I saw with my eyes. I am a born again Christian. I saw this man kick the thing, and he broke the glass. Came in 2 minutes." What happened is, but luckily I was working in a law firm, and I told the police, if I had kicked, first of all, I would not stay here. I would run fast. And you look at my shoes, whether they have any dent or any mark on the thing. And they said, "Where are you working?" I said, "I'm working for Blank Room," the company's name. They let me go, but it really, like, my God, how can this was one time, okay? One incident, yes. You don't have to tell
That's
everybody, yes. So this is kind of difficult when you write all these things will come out. Oh, yes. Yes, it's part of our life, like many things. So we just let it go. Once you draw, you have to draw like a beautiful yellow color between the trunk, going from the roots all the way to the top, right in the underneath. Underneath all these names. The half of the bottom part. Not on the top part. Dark brown or olive. Because it's finished. Like, yes, there's a message coming through. This is Master Yashua. My dearest brothers and sisters, write also if you found a movie which really uplifted you. Write the name of the movie if you remember. The moment you also found happiness, in many times you felt happy. Bring that happy feeling into you. Although, for example, the first love, you were very happy, but maybe it didn't last. But you had a good experience with this person. Make a small yellow leaf because there were moments of happiness with this person, you see. Maybe you had a very good experience being in the nature. Or do you remember riding the bicycle, leaving your hands, and you say, "I can ride bicycle without without holding." Beautiful experience in your heart, you see. Yellow color for all.
都用黄色来表现。
So this represents your life, all the good times, not so good times, everything reflected in the piece of paper. You know
Exactly.
this work what you are doing. The karmic council takes a note of it. It means you are taking action. First of all, you take a responsibility for everything, and then you're taking action to heal yourself. Now, have you all drawn this yellow line in the between the trees? Now let this line extend above the tree. Now we can do the same thing like Kiran. Yes, yes, yes. Now there is one special healing modality you can use. All of you can do it. If you have a garden, or if you can get fresh flowers, gather one flower of each variety, 6, 8, 10, or 12. Any flower is okay. But if possible, better to you can pick it up with your own hands or as fresh as possible. Take some of the petals and put in a water and leave it there for 3 to 5 minutes. Then take that water with your hand and you put it on your tongue 3 times. Do it for one full day. There will be lot of healing. It will also help you on a physical level, physical problems. Okay, now everybody has drawn the tree. You flower pet, yeah. Then you just take one petal from each flower is fine. Yeah. Hard rules. If you cannot pick up, just put the flower itself. Yes. Actually, this is a healing from Mother Earth herself. Okay, the next part. Okay, have you all drawn? Would anybody like to show me? Okay, now for example, some people, who have played a major role in our life, but they also brought some happiness, but also brought lot of sadness in our life. Hello, this is Yashua. But these people who appeared in our life was part of an old life contract. So there was a karmic connection. So we acknowledge this soul for appearing in our life. But because of the experience, we also grew, our perspective grew. Maybe we learned certain qualities, maybe standing in your power, maybe a new life direction because of what happened. Maybe we did something which is good for us, loving way. Maybe it made you to move to a different location. So there was some gift within them. Whether the person passed away or still living but apart, you write their name in a piece of paper, and to make it more powerful, you can use gold also. You hold the paper within your palms, and then the gold is touching where the names are written. And then while closing your eyes, take a I honor and bless this soul. You can tell the name. I bless the experience and the gifts which offered me through the experience. Just hold it for at least 3 minutes. I release this soul in appreciation and deep gratitude. This soul's energy from my soul connection, from my hologram, and from my chakras. Take a deep breath then. Then you leave the paper down. You have the gold in your hand. I am. Actually, this is very, very powerful. You will release them through spiritual principles, and karmic energy is slowly disentangled. Now, if you have garden, if you don't have many varieties, pick whatever is available in your garden. You will be amazed with this. This is your own flower essence for you. You may want to do for 2 to 3 days. Many of the physical symptoms will also be shifted with this. This is Yashua. Now, once you have drawn the tree with all the leaves and colors, you write your full name and today's date. in the bottom, right, in capital letters. After writing your name, we want you to place it under your feet, and you can stand or sit on it. Let your feet be touching that, and yet normally breathing. You will feel light coming from all this throughout your feet going up. We want you to do this exercise. Some of you will feel, I would say, tears, but this time the tears will be of gratitude for you. Will see every person who made this in your life. There was a gift, and that gift made you who you are at this time. And that gift is the gift of awareness within you. Is best done 20 minutes. So we would like you to stand on it or sit on it for 20 minutes. For some of you, there is tears. Let it out. Standing, you will feel more energy, but even otherwise, just put your feet. Just stay there for a moment. Now Margaret will have a sound toning or a song coming through her at this time. This will be a song from Mother Earth.
Mê hồn đi ao sam an dia sam pe ma mi an dia ma nun som di ao mon fa pe deu ma sam pe una ma pa wa ya mi wa ma han na sha mon di ya bu ya men no mo sa ma po ma hu ya amahan sambuhan di ambu muhui yao man shuhua man doa man shuhua yambua imamu andea meshu mandea meshu mandea mau untande mau mashu untande au yo tan be amunde ya min sha un tan de ya un sahamba yo dai mo wan sham yan de yo mo wa imo nam sham de yo ma u in da un shamano de yo aun man mi an shuun na an san dia ye maun shuan de yo maun shuan de yo mau in shuan de yo mau i yan shumu ande ya mahando mo yanu iyana she an shum da mona andia ma an shun da de ya unon bunda no ande yashando mo onang shanta din mo anna mo sho anda e anna mo bom hom hom sha あんたにもんなんでよわいもんだなんにんだもはんせんよよよんやうも
Thank you. Do not open the eyes. Now, like bring your two hands like you're hugging yourself. My brothers and sisters, this is Yashua. Say 3 times. I embrace my life in its fullness of the yin and the yang within me. I discovered who I am. I bless all. I bless all experiences. I bless my life. I bless my life. I bless my life. When one passes away, the greatest thank you for the gift of my life. And I thank Mother Earth for giving me an opportunity to be on her body, to experience life in my fullness. So I grow with a great gratitude. That is a sacred death. My brothers and my sisters, life is just another word for God. Now, there is question, what should we do with what we have drawn? This is your life. You can keep it anywhere. You can look it periodically because you will have more experiences in life. You can add more colors to it. Now, some of you who may want to fine tune this work, you can take segments of your life if you want. For example, from 1 to 20 years. But then from 20 to 40, the influence of the parents are much less. Come up with your own way. Or you had a relationship for 20 years, then it's finished. You can display these 20 years by drawing. Maybe you moved to another country to study for 10 years, and that 10-year period, you had different experiences. So many people, you can draw it out. It is one of the easiest ways to release. And when you release, you create a space. A full cup cannot hold. It is when you allow, when the cup is empty, you receive more. Blessings is Yeshua. My dearest children, this is Creator. It has been a joy to share with you this simple tool. There is so much sorrow in the world. There are many ways of expressing this. This is one very simple way you can do it at your house. You can even create a sacred ceremony if you wish. Lighting a candle, a rattle, or drums, or music, anything. During the ancient times when Yeshua was alive, Mary Magdalene taught along with the other sisters healing through dance movements, for she understood the purpose of release. Whatever method works for you, do it as a supporting energy. It's why it is said many times in many scriptures, every night before you go to bed, examine what you have gathered, with whom you have gathered, and what you want to keep and what you want to release. You can even do it every month as an exercise. You will add more and you will modify as you are guided inner guidance. We thank you for supporting you and through you, Mother Earth and the galaxy. With the deep blessings and gratitude to my beloved children. This is Creator. Let's raise our right palm. Let's honor the Creator. Let's honor Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and all other supporting energies. We ought to thank each and every higher self. Thank you. Now, I want to just ask you, how do you feel standing on what you have written your whole life? But can I ask you, did any of you feel energy while standing on this? Can you all feel? What does it mean? Embrace the full aspect of every aspect of my life. Yes, actually, it's best to stay there for long periods of time. It means I did not reject any part of my life. Life is a blessing. Creator said, I have sent you nothing but angels. Kick out my angels. But at the last moment of your life, you'll realize how they played to create the perfect thread in the perfect mosaic of your life. We love all of you. Hello, my beloved children, Gaia here. You don't know, your work in healing yourself is helping me. My heart is filled with pride. My eyes are filled with the gratitude of tears. You see so much happening in the planet. You're pouring water to cool down through the liquid light you bring forth. So we want to say thank you to you, and we are going to be with you. We gave you the instruction about healing using your own flowers from your garden or from any place you can pick up fresh flowers. You are your own healing physician. So when you work with this, by embracing every aspect of your life, you will also accept both the part within you, including the higher part, the gift part of you. I am going to make a bold statement. You are a gift to the world. Can you accept it? You are. Even with all the challenges in your life, you are the gift. Only when you say, I am the gift, you can help others find their gift within them. And what is this gift? To show them more than they are willing to see and acknowledge themselves. To show the people more than they are willing to see and acknowledge themselves. You are the gift. We honor you for the sacred walk of life. We bless you, children. You can come to my bosom to recharge. And I, your mother, will hold you and sing lullaby in your ears and soothe you and console you. In deep reverence, I bow to all of you. Gaia, your mother here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to Sister Yuchen and to all the brothers and sisters who are here.